As someone who's just a little bit obsessed with Instagram Reels, I've had Reels reach over 200,000 views. I've gained over 5,000 followers in just a few months using Reels and growing. So I'm super excited to share my top strategies and how to take Reels maybe a step further than you already are using them, even if you're already seeing some growth from it, how you can really use some advanced tips to grow even more. If you're not already, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it helps us support my channel, and I upload new videos every Tuesday and Friday all about social media, Instagram Reels. That's really my jam. So if this is something that you want to learn more about, hit subscribe and let's go ahead and jump right into it. Tip number one, if you're already seeing growth from Reels, if you're already having some do well, my first tip and really hack for you to try out is reshare Reels that have done really well. I feel like I said Reels really weird there. Reels that have done really well in the past. So take a Reel that's already gotten a lot of engagement or given you a lot of followers or getting a lot of views and reshare it. I did this recently with one of my top viewed Reels. So the most views I've gotten on a Reel so far, I think it was somewhere around like 215,000 views, and I took that exact same reel and reshared it recently, and it actually got even more views and even more likes than the first time around and gave me so many new followers. And so if you're someone who's already seeing a lot of growth and engagement and doing really well using Reels, this is my first hack for you, is to take those Reels that have done well in the past, reshare them and see if you can get that engagement again and again and help you to grow even more, getting the same exact audience with that reel. Hack number two is to jump on trends even faster than when you see them on Reels. And so what I mean by this is at this point in early 2021, a lot of the trends that you see on Reels are really coming over from TikTok. And so my top tip for you here is if you really want to hone in on jumping on these trends faster and being one of the first to do them and really, the likelihood of you expanding your reach with that is to be using TikTok, scroll on TikTok, see what trends start to pop up and be one of the first to jump on them and bring it over into Reels. I've seen this do really well when I upload videos that are not only trends, but newer trends that maybe, people are doing on TikTok, but hasn't really trickled over into Reels yet. So if you're one of the first ones to do that, not only can you help to be one of the first ones to jump on a trend by making it like relatable and funny and stuff like that, but you also have the potential for a lot of different people to use your sound on Reels because you're bringing it over into the Instagram world. And if you're not sure how in the world you even take a TikTok and upload it into Reels without a watermark and keeping the same music or sound and all of that, I have a video, I'll put it right here and in the description if you want to check that out on exactly my strategy for doing that and how I'm able to take, a TikTok that has maybe a custom sound and upload it over into Reels. My third tip here is to make sure you're including call to actions in your Reels. And this might seem very simple, but I'm telling you, this will transform the way when you get views, when you get likes, when you get engagement, it's gonna transform the way you're able to take those views and engagement you're already getting on your Reels and turn those people into followers. Because what good does it do you if you have all these views, if you have all these likes on your Reels, but those people aren't turning into followers, which then turn into fans of your brand, which then turn into customers or paying clients or people who help you to actually make money, right? And so I really want to encourage you to include call to actions in your Reels, whether it's text on an actual Reel at the very end saying like, follow me for more or like this video, or whether it's in the description, making the first line say, follow me if you want more videos like this or more content like this. Make sure that you're doing that. If you want to take your Reels a step further, make sure that you're inviting people into that conversation. You're inviting people into following you and following along with your brand. Sometimes people just need a reminder, even though they know that they can follow you. I know even for me, when I scroll on Instagram Reels, a lot of times if someone tells me, follow me for more videos like this, I'm immediately thinking, oh my gosh, like I loved this video. And they're telling me up front, like I upload videos like this a lot and that I should follow them for more. And I totally have followed someone before because they gave that idea in my head. Whereas if they don't say that, I don't know if they're uploading Reels unless I take the time to go to their profile and check them out and see if they're actually uploading them, if they regularly upload content. And so make sure that you're including call to actions because that can really take it to the next level and really increasing your engagement and the followers that you're getting from Reels. Number 4 is if one Reel starts to take off, so if you have a Reel that's starting to get a lot of views, a lot of traction, a lot of engagement, comments, likes, all of that fun stuff, if you see and notice one of your Reels doing that, immediately start posting doing reels that are very similar to that content. So for example, when I had a reel that really started to take off when I was giving posing tips, because I'm a photographer, I made sure that I honed in on sharing more videos like that one. So like behind the scenes of me at shoots, behind the scenes of posing, behind the scenes of, whatever I was doing with my clients, and giving more posing tips. Because that one video is taking off, the followers I was getting from that video were probably gonna like videos similar to that one. And if that one video is already doing really well, chances are videos like it are gonna do really well, and it's only gonna help it to snowball even more and to see more and more growth from my reels. Doing this really helps you to keep the momentum going, and I should say that there's a couple of key things here we need to keep in mind. Is number one, consistency. So no matter if a reel is taking off or not, make sure you're showing up consistently on Instagram, engaging with people. Make sure that you are consistently posting reels, that you're posting stories, like all of that stuff. The more you can engage on your Instagram, the more you can reply to DMs, the more you can have engaging Instagram stories that your followers actually engage with, the more that you engage back to comments. And that kind of leads me to my second point I wanted to make here, is make sure that you are actually engaging with comments and that you are replying to DMs. And you guys know, if you know me at all, you know that I preach this so much because so many people just do not do it. And especially if you have a smaller audience, this is something that can be so easy to make a priority. It can be so easy. If you take maybe 15 or 20 minutes, intentionally sit down and answer all your comments and DMs every day, it can be a game changer. Because one thing that I saw for me and my account when I started to grow with Reels and I started to get all these eyes on my content, something that helped to turn those people into followers and then into engaged followers of my brand, is to be super engaging back with them and make sure that I had those things set in place before I even got those views. Because if I wasn't engaging back with people and I wasn't making that a priority and they followed me, they're gonna pretty quickly forget who I am if I'm not showing up consistently, if I'm not engaging back with them, because no one likes to feel like they're talking to a brick wall. You need to make sure that you're actually engaging back with your people. If they're commenting on your reel, comment back. If they're replying to your stories and asking you questions or giving their thoughts, reply back to their DMs. Make sure that you're taking this seriously. You're making this a priority with your brand, with your online brand, your business, whatever. Make sure that you are showing up and doing this for your people, because that's only going to help you to propel your growth when those views come onto your account and for them to instantly start falling in love with you and your brand, right? So make sure that you are doing that, making that a priority. If Instagram growth is important to you right now, this is what you need to make a priority. Not only showing up consistently on Reels, not only sharing these Reels that are going to potentially go viral and get you lots of views and follows, but make sure that once those people do follow you, remember those are real human beings behind the other side of the screen. And you want to make sure you're showing up for them, that you're replying to them, that you're really using social media as it was intended. To be social, right? To respond to people, to comment, to DM. Anyway, so just make sure that you're doing that, because it's only going to help you once you start getting these views. So maybe if you are someone who's not seeing a lot of growth yet, have these things in place so that when you do start getting that interaction, that you are going to only propel and to see even more growth. All right, and number 5 is to share personal stories. So this one might seem a little confusing. You're like, Stephanie, like how in the world does this even help? But for me, something that I've seen with my account and that I honestly want to do more of coming up in the future is to make sure that I'm using storytelling to my advantage in Reels. So think about, for you, especially if you have a personal brand, like let's just backtrack. Like if you have a personal brand, this is even more important because you want to bring people into your story. You want to bring people into who you are. And this is a really cool way to do that. I know for me, like I've shared about my relationship with my husband, like how we met and got engaged and got married super young. And then I've also shared about how recently I cut my hair super short. My husband had no idea I was going to do that. And I surprised him, and I was able to get that on video and then turn that into a reel. So something that, if you've seen some growth from Reels, if you've seen some things working really well, something that you can do to not only, have videos that have potential to also go viral, but to also, the people who are already finding you and following you, to get them even more invested in you and your personal brand and your story, start sharing personal stories. And that doesn't mean you have to share everything online, right? Like I've talked about personal branding on here a lot, and it doesn't mean you have to share every single thing about yourself online, but it does mean that you can share certain parts about you that's still genuine to you, or stories about your life, the things that you've done, your travels, maybe it is your relationship story, story, your glow up, like, and I know recently there's a trend to do like watch me grow up. So whether that's just you, whether that's you and your partner, whether that's whoever it is, like it could just be a really cool way to get people invited into your story and to see potentially a lot of growth from those reels, and you know, even TikToks if you want to go over into TikTok land and do it in there too. That can be a really cool way to help grow your brand and to really take your reels to the next level. If you're new around here and you've never downloaded my Instagram Reels cover photo template, it's completely free, and the link is down below if you want to grab that, or I'll put it right here so you guys can click on over, grab that free template. It's to create really pretty custom cover photos for your reels, and it's just one more way to really up-level your reels, take it to the next level, and to create cohesive cover photos for your reels. So if you want that template, it's in Canva or Photoshop, and I also create a lot of videos on this channel all about Instagram Reels. So I'll link some of my favorites down in the description. One that I made recently that I absolutely love is 15 ideas for reels. So basically I'm sharing a list of 15 different like exact reel ideas that you can make. So if you're still trying to figure out like new different reels that you can make, go right here because I have a whole list, and you can see if there's some that maybe you haven't created before that you could potentially try out. And of course, hit like on this video because it really helps us support my channel and helps more people to see it. And hit subscribe because I will do videos every Tuesday and Friday, and I don't want you guys to miss any of them. And I can't wait to see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.